Today on Gettin Higgy with it. Do I want food from the hunting grounds? Gold from the river? Or should I head down to the Love Hut? I'm Emily Duhigg and we're reviewing Stone Age. Stone Age is a beautifully illustrated, well-balanced game and a great choice if you're new to resource management play. Your meeples are workers that claim resources, and then those resources are collected and used to build huts, purchase civilization cards, and add points to your score. The game setup takes a little bit of time, but it's pretty straightforward if you follow the spread in the rulebook. The resources, cards, tiles, and markers are placed in their appropriate areas on the board. Each player starts with 5 active workers and 5 in reserve, 12 food tokens, and a player board to keep track of their acquired resources. The board also has a scoring key to aid in scoring at the end of the game. Each round of the game is broken into 3 parts: placing, gathering, and feeding. To begin, one after another, each player takes a turn placing one or more of their workers on a single resource on the game board until every player has placed all of their figures. Most locations have 1 or more circles to coincide with the number of workers that area can accept each round. Once players have finished placing all of their workers on the board, it's time to collect them back up and reap the rewards. In the village area, which would be tools, field, and hut, 1 tool, 1 step up on the agriculture ladder, and 1 worker from reserve are automatically received by the players claiming those areas. For the hunting grounds, forest, clay mound, river, and quarry, players roll 1 die per worker they have on that resource. Food tokens cost 2 points, wood costs 3 points, clay 4, stone 5, and gold costs 6 points each. Civilization cards have various advantages depending on the symbols. They can give you immediate rewards such as resources or points, plus depending on the card, they can count as big time points at the end of the game. Building tiles cause resources to purchase as well, but unlike civilization cards, these can require specific ones to purchase them. These tiles get you points as they are purchased as well as provide a benefit in the end of game scoring. Once everyone's workers have been collected, the final step of the round is to feed them. If you visited the hut, then you now have an extra mouth to feed. If you have X number of workers, then you must give X number of food tokens back to the hunting grounds. To reset the board for the next round, move the civilization cards to the right and add another face-up card to any empty space. This causes cards to be cheaper to buy the longer it goes unpurchased. Rounds continue until all of the building cards in 1 stack have been purchased or there are not enough civilization cards to fill the area. At that time, the gameplay ends and everyone's points are calculated. Stone Age does have an expansion pack called Stone Age: Style is the Goal. This pack adds a 5th set of player supplies, a small trading track game board that adds decorative resources of wooden teeth and rings, additional civilization cards, and building tiles that include these new resources. The expansion game board lies on top of the base game board to include the trading track and does add a little more breadth to the game, but not really much more depth. It is a nice addition, but the base game stands on its own just fine. What do we like about Stone Age? Most of us are new to resource management games, and we're really glad we started with this one. It's easy to understand, and there's just enough strategy involved to be interesting, but not so much to make it confusing and lengthy. What don't we like about this game? You really need to play this once or twice to devise some sort of strategy for what to collect. Until you do, the scoring at the end of the game can really catch you off guard, and it's usually not to your benefit. On our board flip meter, the instructions were not too hard to understand, and once you get familiar with the scoring at the end, you're good as gold, or stone, or clay, or wood. On our top 10 list, Stone Age settles in at a comfortable number 3. As usual, like, subscribe, favorite, the whole shebang. Thanks for watching, I'm Emily Duhigg, and until next time, get higgy with Stone Age. Hurry up, John.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just keep going. Ow. Did that really hurt? Oh. I didn't think so.